Welcome to KiwiWrite Math, Level 3 through 4 all-in-one tutorial. This tutorial will provide a faster-paced demonstration on how to use KiwiWrite Math. If you would like to follow along with the tutorial at a step-by-step pace, please check out the rest of our tutorial series. Before starting, if you are using an iPad, please check that the Safari setting of Request Desktop Website is disabled, which is needed for KiwiWrite to run properly. This can be done either by going to Safari in Settings, or just for KiwiWrite by tapping the AA icon found in the Browser Window tab while at the website, then selecting Website Settings. KiwiWrite Math is designed to allow you to write multiple math problems on a page. The app will help you align all the numbers and symbols within each math problem. Your first step is learning how to create math problems. There are two ways to start a new math problem. Click on the New Problem button here to let KiwiWrite line up the new problem with the last one. Or click on any open part of the math display area if you want to choose where the problem goes. To enter math symbols, click on the on-screen keys. If you're using a touchscreen device, touch the keys for the symbols you want. You can also use the keyboard to enter any math symbols with keyboard equivalents. However, if you want to enter text as words, be sure to use the ABC key feature to get correct word formatting. We'll explain the ABC button more in a little bit. To create a new line to a problem, click the New Line button that looks like this, or press Enter on your keyboard. Entering new lines within a problem will allow KiwiWrite to keep your math lined up. To move any problem around the screen, just drag it. To work on a prior problem, click it first to make it active. The active problem always has a grid or box around it, depending on your level, unless you select Hide Grids in User Preferences. Let's look at some more features of the math keys. Some math keys have smaller triangles on them. These keys have alternate math symbols available. To access these, hold down your mouse or finger on a key for 1 second. A pop-up will appear. Then click on the symbol you want. On Level 4, the blank key is provided to allow you to put a copy of your favorite symbol closer to the number keys. In some of the math key buttons, you will see yellow or orange boxes. For example, within the keys for fraction and exponent, these buttons represent math symbols that have one or two parts which need to be written in a special format by KiwiWrite. Let's go over how to use these keys. To write an exponent, for example 3 squared, first enter the number before the exponent. Whenever you see the letter N within a KiwiWrite Math button, that stands for a number you have already entered. Next, click the exponent key. Then type your exponent value. When done with the exponent, then click this key with the green square. This tells KiwiWrite you are done and that this part is complete, so you can move on. The cursor will go back to the prior line height you were at before. For a square root, click the square root button, then the value inside the square root, then click the green square button. For fractions, first click the fraction symbol, then enter the top numerator digits. Next, click the green or the orange square button. Either will work here. Enter the denominator value, then click the green button again. You can also nest symbols within each other up to 2 to 3 levels deep. The green box button always moves to the next area of your math problem. This could be either the second part of a two-part symbol or back to the math line you were working on before. The orange box button moves to the other part of a two-part symbol. If you are on the second part of a problem, you can move back to the first part by clicking on the orange button. Long division works in a similar way on this level, with the dividend and the quotient each being parts. For division problems, it's best to switch to level 2 and use the grid system. For instructions on doing long division using levels 3 through 4, please see the video on entering math problems level 3 through 4. KiwiWrite offers a shortcut for students when they are working with fractions and exponents that have one digit in each part. This button here toggles between showing one or two yellow boxes. When it shows one box, KiwiWrite will automatically advance to the next part. You won't have to click the green or orange button, except for square roots or long division, which always allows multiple digits. To move around with a math problem, click on the number or symbol you would like to move to, or use the right or left arrow keys to move between symbols on one line. The cursor will always show you the next place KiwiWrite will place a math number or symbol. Within a math problem, you can insert symbols by placing the cursor, then clicking New Math Symbols. You can delete symbols by clicking on the delete icon here, or pressing the keyboard delete key. If you are at the end of a line, then delete will apply to the last symbol of the line. Otherwise, it will apply to the symbol under the cursor. The undo and redo buttons also allow you to correct your work. There's another way to move within a math problem, using the tab or tab to equal keys, which are alternate symbols for the space key. If you click on the tab symbol, then the cursor will move to the next tab position. If you click on the tab to equal key, then the cursor will move below the last equal sign you entered in a prior line. There are a few special keys for arithmetic problems. The line segment key lets you draw a line below your problem. The cross-off key allows you to cross off numbers, or enter, carry, or borrow digits. To cross off and carry, click the second alternate symbol, then enter up to 2 carry digits. If you enter just one carry digit, be sure to click another grid box next to tell KiwiWrite you are done entering carry or borrow special digits. If you want to change font sizes, you can do so by clicking Font Increment or Decrement. The default font size for each time you open a new file can be changed in User Preferences, under the User Profile icon. You can also scale existing problems by holding the mouse down for 1 second, until a green scaling box appears, and then dragging the green circles. Zoom controls let you zoom in or out of the display. Use the scroll bar to move around the page. If you're using an iPad, drag with your finger on the open space of the display. Let's go back to the ABC button mentioned before. To add text to a problem, click the ABC button. If you are using an iPad, an Add Text dialog will appear. Type your text, then tap the Add Text button. On other systems with physical keyboards, the text will appear directly as you type it in the display. When done typing text, you must tap or click the ABC button a second time to tell KiwiWrite you are done entering text. If you clicked ABC as the first action after creating a new problem, you can also add word wrap the text or enter new lines during text entry. Text entered during a math problem becomes part of the problem line instead, but you can make it separate by dragging the text box while it is green. To learn more about using ABC, please watch our separate tutorial. The icons that control files are here. Each math page that is displayed for you is associated with the KiwiWrite file, which is automatically saved to the cloud once per minute. To assure you don't lose any work, click on the Save File icon when you are finished working on a math page. Each time you log on, KiwiWrite will automatically display the last math page you worked on, unless you told KiwiWrite you are done with that math file. You can tell KiwiWrite you are done with the file by moving it to another file folder using the Open File dialog, or letting KiwiWrite move it for you after a print or export. We'll explain this process more in just a bit. If you would like to rename your current MathWork file, click on the name in the corner and enter a new name. To create a new file, click the New File icon here. If you would like to import a copy of a picture of your math assignment, to work on top of it, select Import File. You can then choose a JPEG, PNG, or PDF file to import. KiwiWrite will then display the file contents in the background of your math display. To turn in math assignments, either print your work by clicking the Print icon, or click Export to download an image copy of the file. KiwiWrite cloud files are special formats, so they cannot be read directly by other apps. You need to export a file before being able to share it further. After printing or exporting, KiwiWrite will ask students if they would like to move the file to the Done folder, Trash, or keep it where it is. Display of these dialogs can be turned off in User Preferences. If you want to open a prior file, which is not automatically displayed upon login, then click the Open File icon. Next, click on the icon of the file you want to open, then click Open to open that file. Math files are organized into 3 folders. The Not Done folder is where all new math files go automatically. The Done folder is a place for students to store files they are done with, but might want to reopen in KiwiWrite later on. And Trash is, well, trash. Files in the Trash folder are deleted after 30 days. To move files directly between folders, click the File icon, then click the Move to Folder button. That's about it. For a more detailed walkthrough, please check out our other tutorials. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at support@kiwiwrite.com.